So that last scene was right around the area, about the 2.2 mile mark, that I decided to not complete this hike and turn back. I met that small group of hikers. It was led by a guide who decided that the weather was starting to get bad and that they made the decision to not go through with the hike and turn back. So I took their advice and followed them back down. So this is the first hike that I did not complete, that I made the decision to turn back. And it was a tough one, but it was the right choice to make. The forecast for that day did include rain showers, but it's one of those that you just don't know the direction of the clouds and where those clouds would be. So I took the chance of knowing that I might encounter rain, but was hoping that it would avoid the pass. Even though it started off in the morning with a little bit of sun actually peeking through the clouds, it eventually started to get darker and darker, and that mood just zapped my motivation. And then the rain started to drizzle down, and then it was becoming more and more steady. It just was the right decision to go ahead and turn back, and I actually hauled back just because I didn't want to get soaked, even though I had my rain gear with me. So this pass is called the Cory Pass, and it is about an 8-mile loop around Mount Edith with about 3,700 feet elevation gain. It's interesting that it is called Cory Pass, even though it loops around Mount Edith, which is this mountain here, and then the actual Mount Cory is directly above me. So that's an interesting one that I still don't know why it's called the Cory Pass. So this hike was back in June 28 of 2022, and even though I read up about the pass, I did not realize that the bridge that crosses the stream had been out for quite some time. And sure enough, I was not anticipating that the bridge would be out, and I did not bring my water shoes with me. So yeah, I had to cross that river, and even though the current was not too bad, it was frigid cold. But you do what you gotta do and cross that river. So this hike has a relatively quick elevation gain of about 1,800 feet in the first mile and a half or so. Not counting the summit to Mount Edith, the peak elevation is about another 1,200 elevation gain spread over another 2 miles. So it's not exactly a beginner hike, but once you reach that peak elevation, the rest is for the most part a steady descent all the way down back to the trailhead. So I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. I appreciate all the likes, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below, and I will catch you guys out on the next trail.